You know, if you wait long enough, things might actually become good again. At least that's the illusion I tell myself every day, especially after Ubisoft sadly, let's say, redefined the Settlers IP with new allies, to put it mildly. I needed a reason to believe the old magic could come back, and surprisingly there is just one reason, there are two. I'm talking about Pioneers of Pagonia and the First Explorers. Both tap into the same heritage, but they offer totally different flavors. Together, they might be the last and best hope for Settlers fans who just want that old feeling back. This isn't a which one is better rant. It's a which itch does each one scratch from my impressions. Because while both games clearly love the classic loop, start a humble settlement, grow a thriving economy, spin up production chains, enjoy that lovely Wusel factor, they head in very different directions from there. Pioneers of Pagonia comes from one of the creators of the original The Settlers, Volker Wertig, and you can see it in the vision. Right from the start, carriers swarm out, hauling resources from A to B and bringing the map to life. You lay roads, your settlement's veins, which, yes, will get blocked sometimes. You'll create bypasses, move buildings, and chase efficiency like it's your full-time job. Then come the geologists with that familiar little yippee when they find something. You push your borders outwards, meet friendly factions to trade with, and deal with fantastical threats that test your growing town. Maps are procedurally generated, and the devs plan to ship an easy-to-use map editor so you can craft your own adventures. A campaign is promised for the 1.0 release. It's bright, a bit whimsical, and very focused on that logistics aspect. If that Settlers 1 coziness is your thing, Pagonia is probably what you're searching for. The First Explorers, on the other hand, is a different project. A solo developer showing his love for classic Settlers in his own game. There isn't a public build to play yet, but the early footage looks promising, and it's entirely different from what Pagonia offers. You begin with a single tower, some starting materials, and a handful of workers. Sounds familiar? For Settlers veterans, it's basically the classic Settlers 3 mission setup. You place your woodcutter, mason, sawmill, your people flatten the ground, and build. No road network required, which gives you more freedom in placing buildings, similar to the later Settlers titles. Expand your borders by constructing military buildings, improve satisfaction and settlement attractiveness with residences and bonus buildings like a tavern, bringing in more happy carriers to do the heavy lifting. The work radius system, the rhythm of expansion, even the music, this all channels the old days when some PCs still had a turbo button. Military units, you directly control them for proper tactical placement, and it's not just a straight copy. The First Explorers layers in bonuses for combat and residences depending on what you build and which upgrades you produce. You push through settlement tiers, blending old ideas with new twists. It's darker in tone, non-fantastical, and rooted in Romans, Carthaginians, and Gauls. More grounded, more serious, and yes, more like a continuation of Settlers 3 spirit, even though you don't have to deal with any gods which are just constantly drinking and complaining. So which one should you play? And honestly, probably both for different reasons on different evenings. Pioneers of Pagonia is the cozy micromanagement experience inspired by the original Settlers vibe. Planning roads and tuning your economy around them is the heart of it. That's what always made it special for me. I'm looking forward to the story campaign, and if a colorful feel-good settlement builder is what you're craving, this one's definitely for you. The First Explorers lean toward the Settlers 3 and 4 style with fresh additions. I haven't had access to a demo yet, I would like to honestly, but the footage looks promising. Direct troop control, flexible building without roads, settlement bonuses, upgrades, and that push and pull between economy and military. Add in the music's epic punch and it feels like it's aiming right at that classic edge without fantasy. But honestly, here's the bigger point. After new allies, a lot of us wrote off the idea that Settlers-like could still mean what it used to mean. But these two projects show there isn't just one way back, there are two different ways forward. Maybe that's how we heal from a messy reboot. Not by begging the brand to change, but by letting new teams with the right DNA build what we loved, each in their own style. So which kind of game is yours? Tell me in the comments below, and if you'd like to wishlist one of them or maybe even both, I will add both games to the description below for you to check out. Thank you so much for listening for my opinion this time. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more. And if you're watching this in your app, there's supposed to be a new hype function from YouTube. I would heavily appreciate if you have time to make use of that. Thank you so much again, and see you on the next one.